Hi guys, today's video is gonna be about online reviews. Don't go to Sonic. My girl almost choked on a piece of wood from y'all shitty corn dogs. Fuck you all. She's pregnant. Response. Corn dogs come on a wooden stick. Tell her to slow the fuck down when she's eating. Yo, I didn't know we could get pregnant by eating corn dogs. Better watch out, ladies. No more corn dog for us. Well, I got caught shoplifting here. I took a large container of hot soup and placed it in my backpack. It immediately spilled all over my stuff. I wonder why. And then I tried to add a whole chicken and macaroni salad, and the man saw me. I was then taken to the office and told not to come back. Pretty reasonable. They wouldn't even let me use the bathroom to clean out my bag. How rude. We was hungry. Yo, how dare you? The man doesn't even let the dude clean his backpack. We was hungry. I requested that the DJ play Baby Shark because it's my favorite song. And he said he would, but he didn't, so I'm outraged. Like seriously, he can play the YMCA, but he can play Baby Shark? Honey, what? Was it because I asked for a remix? Never coming back unless they get me a new DJ who will play Baby Shark. I can't even. I didn't know toddlers could write a review. How old is she? Like 5? Baby. Ta, 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 ta. I am here for the first time tonight. The brisket was probably the best I've ever had. But I found entire leaf in my baked beans. I cannot make this up. So we're glad you enjoyed the brisket. I'm guessing you have never seen bay leaves in your food before. If you see them in the future, you can rest assured that is a sign that someone spent time and effort making your food from scratch. We pride ourselves on making everything fresh in the house. No cans ever. So you will find unique spice blends and herbs being used in your food. That include bay leaves. Again, I'm glad you enjoyed the brisket, and I'm sorry the leaves surprised you. Warning, food might contain natural and fresh ingredients. I ordered 60 or so sushi rolls because I thought they were on sale, but it turned out to be something else that was on sale. But anyways, I was also with my kids, so we were all eating sushi, and then they gave me the bill and I saw it was over $100, which I didn't have. And since me and my kids hadn't eaten 30 or so of the sushi rolls, I told the waitress I'll give back the sushi for a refund of all of the sushi we didn't eat. She refused it. It should be every restaurant's policy that the customer is always right. Always. So then I had to leave my kids at the restaurant and had to drive to the nearest ATM and get enough money for the bill. This is not okay. I will not be returning anytime soon. Wow. Second-hand sushi. How dare them? And I really hope she went back to grab her kids. Or maybe not, they're better off without that type of mom. I'm giving 1 star because of the cheap management and customer service. I heard the food was very good, so I wanted to try it. Me and the boyfriend got the calamari, spaghetti, all were very delicious. I was actually so impressed that when the manager came to ask us how everything tasted, I told her it was some of the best Italian food I've had. And I told her I'm going to post it about on Instagram, where I have over 11,000 followers and a lot of them are in the area. She seemed very happy about it. I was wrong. I thought she would be grateful for the free advertisement. But when the check came, there was literally no discount at all. I thought at least one of the entrees would be taken off, but they didn't even take off the calamari or even the drinks. I won't go back here because of this, which is a shame because the food was very good. The manager needs to understand how to treat customers. I have a feeling the manager knows how to treat a customer. You come in, you got good food, you pay and you go. Plus 11,000 followers. Isn't that much? Let me tell you that. Food don't have taste and it wasn't enjoyable. Service was good. I asked hot food, it was hot food, but no taste. Please get a COVID test. Seems pretty logical to me. Worst Airbnb experiences so far. My co-workers and I stayed for about 3 weeks. In that time, the internet kept losing connection. The bathroom toilet had a leak in it, also the AC broke and had to get a hotel room for the night because it was not fixed. On top of all these problems, I listened to the owner. He then proceeded to say we caused the property damage and requested for us to pay the cost. Absolutely horrible and very unprofessional. Tyler and his fellow guests are sexual predators. They kept finding ways to get my female property manager to the house, like unplugging the router and claiming the internet went out. When she would arrive, Tyler and his fellow male guests hung several nude photos of women around the house and played porn on their phones and TV. She claims they even made unwanted physical contact with her. She has filed a police report and a felony sexual assault charges pending against Tyler and one of his fellow guests that were in the house. Airbnb has been notified and they were working to get his account banned. When confronted about the allegations, Tyler became incredibly defensive and ended up purposely destroying my property, causing over $1,500 in damage. Bro, the audacity of Tyler to do all that and then write a bad review. Tyler is off the chain. I bet he's from Florida. Pretty vulgar staff paid for services and was kicked out for hanging out in the weight room. Was yelled at and told that I won't get far in life with that attitude. Shook my head but didn't say anything back. Will not return. You were actually kicked out for throwing things in the weight room, but hey, we all lie once in a while, right? We'll give you some more free advice though. Treating people and things with disrespect will get you kicked out of most places. He did say hanging out in quotes, so he wasn't really lying. Our waitress was unattentive, my food was overcooked and burnt. I would not go back again. This is an auto repair shop, we did not serve food. No wonder the food tastes crappily. Worst barber ever. I brought my kids to this barber to give them one last try. Terrible cutting hair and very unprofessional. And the owners are rude. Don't take your kids to this barber. I'm guessing you are the parents that crowded the barber and kept getting in the way, kept pushing your son's hair around while the barber was trying to cut it. When the barber asked you if you would like to do the haircut, you acted surprised and the barber explained to you that you were in the way and he would show you the haircut and would ask if you wanted something differently after he was done. You got mad and took the cape off your sons and said, "You got this." The barber did not charge you for the partial haircut and you threatened to report him. You then asked who the manager was and I responded, "The three of us," and pointed to the other two owners. You did not make any complaint to us, nor were we rude to you. I seriously doubt you would appreciate someone hovering over your shoulders, getting in your way and interfering with you trying to do your job. Hopefully you will move more respectful to the next barber you go to. Your son was wonderfully behaved and he's very welcome back in our shop. If you stay in the car. Mom is in a timeout. Stay in the car. Order a waffle to find a fingernail and a hair on my food. Absolutely shocking customer service, as I was told I would have to wait another hour to get a fresh one. I asked for a refund but never received one. I wouldn't send my worst enemy there. A restaurant is not open yet, so this is impossible. We open May 12th, just in case anyone thinks this is true. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a Japanese restaurant either. They don't even serve waffles. Maggot in the food and how disgusting the place looks inside. I can imagine the amount of bacteria hidden inside. Initially, when I saw this review, I was very worried that there was a problem in the kitchen. I asked the head chef, the line cooks, the dishwasher, and the service if they knew what dish this was. Nobody could figure out what it was. The owner also tried to reach out to you with no luck. I looked at your previous Yelp to get an idea who I was dealing with, and I saw a picture you posted of a burger with a 1-star review. I did a reverse image search, and it turns out that is a stock photo available all over the web with a keyword search for rotten burgers. So immediately, nothing you say has any bearing anymore. You need to find a hobby, maybe a cat, something to occupy your time other than writing false Yelp reviews. Why would you do that to the poor cat? This woman doesn't deserve anything. No cats for her. Last weekend, I went into Atlanta coffee shop right after Reynolds had been there. The staff was still so flustered they got my order wrong. But I'm Canadian, so I drank it. Curious if they got his order wrong too. I don't think they got my order wrong. Partially because I always order a real simple black coffee. But mainly because I wasn't in Atlanta. I think it's safe to assume they did not get his order wrong. This place is a complete dump. Half of the tees offs on the driving range don't have tees. The mini golf is torn to shreds. Do not spend a cent on this business. This place hasn't been refurbished in decades. We had to kick this person off the premises because he refused to pay for mini golf after being caught walking onto the course without playing. This restaurant was not even open when the website and fake reviews were posted with excellent feedback. The owner pays employees under the table, keeps them for about a month, and then let's go. Food is very average and too greasy. Dear, it was very interesting to read your review. We had all the intentions to hire your son in the beginning and gave him 2 weeks of training. However, after 2 weeks of training, we didn't see any positive results, so we decided to give him one more chance and train him to be a cashier for 2 more weeks. Unfortunately, after a month of training, your 20-plus-year-old son could not remember our menu. Wow. Don't fuck with my baby or I'll write a bad review. Alrighty guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you liked, press the button. Bye.